There's a voice in the back of my head, second guessing everything that I said. And I've been thinking too much lately. Think I lost myself completely. Never count on it.
All right, hello, everybody. Hello, one, hello, all. Welcome to the return of the Green Bomb Games streams. This is me, Holy Ninja, with Green Bomb Games. And as you can see in the title, we are putting the final piece to the puzzle to release the Alpha 0.02. This has been a long time coming. If you've been following my Substack and threads, I've been delaying things because, you know, the counter phase has been very, how do I call it, intricate. But now we are wrapping things up. We just have this one final thing, and then once we wrap it up, this game's going to be shipped. So my agent has estimated that this is going to be an 8 to 12 hour endeavor. So this is going to have to be a multi-part stream kind of deal, so we might have to return a different day if we don't finish everything today. But I'm optimistic to see how much we can get done within one day. Well, within these next 2-3 hours. So, let's get started. And by the way, enjoy the music. If you're in a chat, say hi.
There's a voice in the back of my head, second guessing everything that I said. And I've been thinking too much lately. Think I lost myself
So right now, what I'm trying is something that I learned in the well, not learned, but something that's been brought up. It's called the caster. So I'm adding a caster parameter to the default value so that existing calls don't break. Right now, what I'm trying to do is have the counterphase AI be more intuitive, more what was that, heuristic kind of deal. It's gonna be fun.
I lift my feet off the ground, let gravity take me up. As beautiful as it's been, it's time for me to go. I wanna sail away, I wanna feel the weightlessness of my soul. I've gotta go all the way.
So of course we make sure that the soul cost has been checked. Of course, we're spending the soul points, yada yada yada, this and that, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna go ahead and just save that. Ooh, missed something. Gotta make sure that it's all fully used.
I've gotta go all the way to eternity. I will run all the way to see you. I've gotta go all the way through time and space to find my vote, see you. And I'll go.
By the way, how do you like this song? I like it a lot. Go to AI system.
Lift my feet off the ground, let gravity take me up. As beautiful as it's been, it's time for me.
So we're adding a counter threat that it has to evaluate.
I wanna feel the weightlessness of my soul.
So what it's going to do is evaluate how threatening the counter card is. Oopsie. This is still in the same thing. We're still in the same block. So it's supposed to be returning a float. So we're not gonna. So right now we have the card data, and the card data we are setting it to top effect dot card data. And the top effect is defined as the stack manager. We're peaking at the top because the way the counter phase works is a last in first out approach. It is what you see in the Magic the Gathering card game. If any of you guys have ever played Magic the Gathering, it has a last in first out kind of approach when it comes to when it comes to stacking effects. Okay, so our effect type. We're setting that to the card data, and we're getting the effect type. So what it's going to do is that we're getting the effect type that is in the stack, and it's going to score the threat. Now, we have so many effect types, it's ridiculous, right? But these are counter cards we're talking about, so we don't actually have that many effect types. We have a damage effect, we have a damage and self-damage effect. Now, Soul Sacrifice damage is because there is a card in the game called Soul Sacrifice. And Soul Sacrifice is pretty much an insta-win card that's in the game right now. You'll be able to see it if I get to demonstrate it. The AI is not going to view healing cards as more threatening to it because it's not affecting it.
You got these lights shining bright on me, and yet tonight there's no
looks like it's about to rain outside.
Let's get right into it, lady. You're driving me out of my mind. It's just a matter of time before I lose the track of mine, baby. I'm not trying to beg it all. Your dessert's so nice, I wanna have it all. I just wanna give it all. Oh yeah, your light's so bright, I'm glowing.
So what we're doing here after this is a self-corrupt. And the opponent shouldn't be looking at self-corruption as a threat because you're corrupting yourself.
Just such a sight to see. I'll be on the moon if you come looking for me. Stars are out.
Setting threat score to 5.0. And then we're printing threat evaluations. of course, it's returning the score, which is the threat score. Yeah, it's returning the threat score. Yeah, so we're returning the threat score, and that's the end of it, and we return that. All right, return threat score.
Time shows we let it go for too long. Go back, I never could. It wasn't what I was searching for at all. We've been turning upside down. Now things are stranger. Nothing's left to say.
So it evaluated the counter threat. So after it evaluates the counter threat, it's selecting a counter card in order to counter that counter threat. So we got the AI hand, which is getting the opponent's cards, and the available soul, which basically has the available soul points in order to play the counter card. And then, given that what it has, it's going to choose what the best card is for it. So if the card is not a counter, we're gonna move on from it. And what it's going to do is going to prioritize nullifying over other counter types because it doesn't want to lose. It's the same thing what a human would do, because clearly you don't want to lose a game, especially if one of the cards is like, you know, threatening a whole bunch of corruption on you. You want to nullify it. Oops. We're not at the match part yet. Oopsie. Right now, the playlist that's playing right now on my YouTube is like, what do I say it? Oh, I just realized. YouTube is probably going to strike down the stream, or not exactly strike it down, but they're going to copyright strike it because you know, well, actually, they're not going to copyright strike it, but they're going to block it in countries because some of this music that's in the stream is copyrighted. So, and obviously, I don't have the permissions to stream copyright music, but I'm not getting this channel monetized or any of these channels monetized. And honestly, if I had to think about it, I don't think I'm even going to, well, I think down the line I will want to monetize my channels, but right now I'm not in any position to monetize my channels because I don't have like 1,000 followers, right? Like, honestly, if I wanted to be like a YouTube content creator, I probably should have done it like early, but you know what? Better late than never. You're never really too late to be a content creator. No, not card manager. Jeez, there are some 50, 60-year-olds that actually just started becoming a content creator, right? Anybody can become a content creator. It's just that you need to put your best foot forward and continue on the grind. As for people like me, I have a day job, I have responsibilities, all that kind of stuff. And even if I do want to be a full-time content creator, right, I have to find a way to actually like have a balance of it.
Drove his little heart to tears. A long time has passed since the birds stopped to sing the old song, but it will be heard again.
All right, so did that, and now we're at step 3. You know, down the line, I am going to refactor this code. Like, I actually do plan on doing that. Yeah, we're going to refactor this code later. Let's see here. But right now, this is just something to get working. Well, not exactly, but we will be refactoring the code later on. I probably might do it off stream, though, if I'm being honest. I don't know. Maybe you guys would love to see something like that. A refactoring stream when I just refactor the entire code base. That'd be great, right? I think it would. Let's see here. So why don't we just sway? I like Galdive. This is Galdive here. Alright, so we are going to update the AI counter response in the game manager. So right now, it's just a game manager window. Right now, we're on AIsystem.gd. We're not on a game manager script. So now we're going to game manager script, and now we're trying to update the counter response. Which is right here. And as you can see, the AI counter response, how we originally set it, didn't have a lot. Now, we have a lot. Or rather, I actually planned this out. So this is some implementation that we're going to be doing here. And these print statements are just for the debug log. So yeah, no. So these player has such an auto pass for now. Yeah, no, we don't auto pass anything. I don't know why this is still here. But we'll see whether or not that's dead code. Right now we're evaluating the counter threat for the threat score. Oops, don't do that. We're setting the counter threshold to 15. Anything below that, it just ignores it. One memento. Feel alive when I'm with you. Again, the true sense of myself when I'm with you. All right, moving this on. Sorry, I had to reply to somebody. All right, so the threat is significant in the counter threshold, so we're just going to be looking for a counter card. We're selecting the AI counter card. If the counter card, what happens? First and foremost, we have another print. prints out the threat score, and it's going to say it exceeds the threshold, so it's going to be playing a counter card. So it's going to play the counter card.
When I lost my mind, rain point, stay going off until I got no time.
Oh, the song that's playing right now. Oops. So the song that's currently playing right now is 85 by Again and Again. But I kind of want to skip this.
Spent 24 hours, I need more hours with you. We spent the weekend getting even. Ooh. We spent the late nights making things right between us.
Alrighty.
But now it's all
Yep,
good,
it's supposed to be playing a counter card. Just making sure that I got everything correct with my plan.
Cause girls like you run around with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like you.
Yeah.
Girls like you love fun and yeah, me do what I want. When I come through, I need a girl like you. Yeah. I need a girl like you. Yeah. I need a girl like you. I spent last night on the last flight to you. I took a whole day up, trying to get way up. Ooh. We spent the daylight trying to make things right between us. But now it's all good, babe. For that backwood, babe. Let me close. Cause girls like you roll around with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like you. Yeah. Girls like you love fun and yeah, me do what I want. When I come through, I need a girl like you. Yeah. I need a girl like you. Yeah.
Y'all gotta admit, Maroon 5 is actually pretty catchy.
I need a girl like you. Yeah. I need a girl like you. Yeah. I need a girl like you. Maybe it's 6:45. Maybe I'm barely alive. Maybe you taking my shit for the last time. Yeah. Maybe I know that I'm drunk. Maybe I know you're the one. Maybe I'm thinking it's better if you drive. Oh, cause girls like you run around with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah.
Not too long ago, I was dancing for dollars. No, it's really real if I let you be my mama. You don't want a girl like me, I'm too crazy. But every other girl you meet is too gazy. I'm sure them other girls were nice enough, but you need someone to spice it up. So who you gonna call? Cardi? Come and rev it up like a Harley? Why is the best food always forbidden? I'm coming to you now doing 20 over the limit. The red light, stop. I don't play when it comes to my heart, let's get it though. I don't really want a white horse in a carriage. I'm thinking more white horses and carriage. I need you right here, cause every time you fall, I play with this kitty like you play with your guitar.
Cause girls like you run around with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like
just lost my window. Nope, right here. Cool.
Shadows fall over my heart.
All right, so it's actually my partner said this is going to take 8 to 12 hours. This is not taking no 8 to 12 hours. It took, let's say I started this around 7:30. Yeah, no, this took about an hour. Okay, cool. All right, boys, ladies and gents, this is let's see here. Moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can do this. I'm going to go ahead and pause this music. All right. Let me go ahead and put this on full screen so you guys can see it. All right, so right now it's the player turn. Opponent hasn't played a card yet. Telling my AI agent to watch the log. All right. What are we going to do? We're going to go ahead. So we have Shield of God, which is a counter card. And as you can see here in the description, and behold, I am with you always to the end of the age. If you know that Bible verse, comment it. But we're going to start things off with Divine Intervention. And we're going to pass priority here. So we have a shield icon. And, see, now I'm starting to question why Shield of God has counter target card gain 1 corruption. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I'll have to rework Shield of God, but it's going to stay the way that it is. Deal 8 corruption to opponent, you gain 2. We're going to pass priority because it's going to let him hit. Okay. So he hit me for 8 corruption. My shield was supposed to go down. It didn't go down. My shield should have went down. It didn't go down. But that's fine, I guess. What we're going to do is now gain 15 soul points and gain 3 corruption instead. Blessing of Hope, he heals 8. All right, pass priority. My shield is gone. Cool. So he played Blessing of Hope, healed himself 8 corruption. I have no corruption, but we can go ahead and start laying some heavy hitters. Deal 25 corruption to my opponent. Counterphase, Sacred Shield. So the opponent played Sacred Shield to reduce incoming damage by 5. I'm going to go ahead and pass priority because I don't want to counter him yet. So now he has 20 corruption. So now the opponent, he wants to play Vampiric Drain. He wants to deal 12 corruption to me, and he heals 6. And he heals 6. I don't want to expend my Shield of God card yet, so instead I'm going to pass priority, allow that to hit. So now we have corruption. I'm going to go ahead and draw a corruption card. So Devil's Deal. I prevent 20 corruption, and I discard 3 cards. I don't want to do that. That's more of a last-ditch effort kind of card. So what I want to do instead is I want to put up another shield. I can either put up another shield or I can reduce my corruption by 8. Either way it goes is the equal trade-off of 5. So I'm going to go ahead and just reduce my corruption by 8. And they are using Divine Intervention because they want to prevent 15 corruption. Basically, they're shielding themselves for 15 corruption. I'm going to go ahead, pass priority, allow them to do that. So they have a 15 corrupt. So they have a 15 shield that blocks 15 damage. I'm going to go ahead and let's see. We're at 43. We're at 43 soul points. I'm going to go ahead and do another Martyr Shield and prevent 8 corruption from me. So now we both have shields. What they want to do is heal 8 corruption. So they want to. So right now they're shielding and they're healing up. Okay, fine. Now we're even, relatively. I have 2 Righteous Fury cards. Both have a 25 cost. Part of me wants to. Part of me, I can't. I haven't implemented a like pass turn mechanic yet, but we're gonna go ahead and hit him with Righteous Fury. And he's just gonna hit him with the difference. Now my opponent wants to hit me with Righteous Fury. I'm going to counter that and gain 1 corruption. That puts me at 999, but that's only just for like until the end of my turn. So Purifying Ritual, I'm going to go ahead and gain 15 soul points. They want to prevent 8 corruption, that's fine. So now my shield should be down. It is down. So they're at 104, I'm at 16. They're at 104 and at 16 corruption with an 8 shield. I'm at 63 and 4. If this guy has Soul Sacrifice, I'm donezo. So I need to hope that I get another Shield of God card because Soul Sacrifice is gonna kill me. This guy's literally saving up for. I need to implement like a cap because Soul Sacrifice is like an overly broken card. He has Soul Sacrifice. Massive damage he just dealt to me. Massive, massive damage. But we survived. And now we have a counter card. Reflect 5 corruption back to opponent. Gain 2 corruption. So we're going to go ahead and just do a Soul Sacrifice back at him. It's not as much damage, but it's going to put us even. I'm going to reflect 5, and I'm going to do additional 5 corruption. He has another Soul Sacrifice. It's not going to be much damage. Just going to go ahead and prevent 8. He's going to heal 6 and just get through and bust through my shield, but that's fine. So right now, the AI should be prioritizing healing right now. Well, no. I lose 10, they gain 3 corruption. So I lose 10 soul points, putting me at 6. Gonna go ahead and reduce my corruption by 8. They're capping my soul points at 15. But that's fine. My last card deals an additional 3. I'm just going to go ahead and hit him with Soul Sacrifice here. Gonna do Zealot Strike. This is putting us ooh, we are neck and neck. I have to use this card. Oh, oh no. Oh man, if he damages me, I have nothing. Okay. I got nothing. Soul Sacrifice. It's my only card. I have to do it. Let's go. We win. We win. A couple bugs I definitely did notice, but the flow is still good. Oh man, but that was actually a really good game.
In a nocturnal state of mind, children of the night, but it's the only way of life. It's black holes pulling me inside of this black heart, the black soul underneath this black, black sky. Baby, you should come with me. I'll take you to the dark side. Me and you and me, do bad things in the nighttime. Baby, you should come with me, and we can kill a light, hit the light for the blackout, blackout, hit the light for the blackout, blackout. Blackbird, black moon, black sky, black light,
Man, oh
black
man.
everything black, black heart, black keys, black diamonds, blackout, black everything black, black everything, everything all black, everything, everything all black, everything, everything all black, everything, everything black. Baby, you should come with me. Me and you and me. Baby, you should come with me, and we can kill a light, hit the light for the blackout, blackout, hit the light for the blackout, blackout. Blackbird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything black, black heart, black keys, black diamonds, blackout, black everything black, black everything, everything all black, everything, everything all black, everything, everything all black, everything, everything black.
So let's think about this here. So right now, where we're at is, if I notice what happened in the game, let me just actually run the game again. Let's go ahead and reduce the volume. All right, so It's going to be a player's turn. We start things off. So now the opponent can. So right now, not the opponent. The opponent. The player always starts. The opponent never starts. So we're at 15 points. We're going to go ahead and we don't have enough points for Righteous Fury. Do we really want to start things off with a soul sacrifice? I mean, we can start things off with a soul sacrifice and just start things off just dealing damage. Now we're at 15. I have 2 Righteous Fury cards. I'm going to just go ahead and use my Blessing of Hope just to free up my hand. Righteous Fury. Going to go ahead and counter that card. And just implement Sacred Barrier to prevent 10 corruption. Only 2 corruption is going to go through. We're going to prevent 10 corruption here. They're going to prevent 8 corruption, so they have an 8 corruption shield. Going to go ahead and hit with Righteous Fury just to get some damage on the board. They're going to prevent another 8 corruption. Now we're at 30. I'm going to deal another 25 corruption. They're gaining more and more soul points. I guarantee you they're going to start... This AI is waiting for a soul sacrifice because it's the best card right now in the game. It's just going to hit me with a soul sacrifice. I know this thing's strategy. I don't have a lot of souls. It has a lot of souls and a lot of corruption. Soul sacrifice is going to be the card. I'm going to give myself more corruption just to unlock darker powers. Basically guarantee me access to the... Deal 25 corruption to your opponent, gain 10. Yep. Should have did. And it did corruption amplifier. Oh, wow. This thing stopped playing around. All right, now I can draw from the destruction deck. I'm going to do Zealot Strike, and we're going to do Reflexes. Deal 8 corruption to your opponent and gain 2. Right now, this AI is losing by a large margin. Heal 6 corruption, deal 8. We're going to do that. Ooh, 25 corruption. I don't have anything to mitigate that. Prevent 20 corruption. I just lose. Look at this. Luck of the draw. Luck of the draw. It got soul sacrifice, and it just wins. That's what this AI is going to do every time. It's just going to wait for soul sacrifice. Because it's the best strategy. It is the sole best strategy. Gonna need to play another game here. It's a bad trade-off. A lot of these cards need to be rebalanced. Not countering that card. Then go ahead and prevent 15 corruption. They're going to prevent 10. Holding on to soul sacrifice as much as I possibly can because I know this AI is doing the same thing.